Alright guys, so we have a very interesting spicy video to react to today. The title for this video is Dear WuWa and ZZZ. What the fuck are we doing? Alright, what are we doing? Now, content creator is SubZorTG. I did talk about him in like one video a couple months ago, and it has something to do with the Genshin Impact community, harassing him over this video he made where he quit Genshin Impact. So that was like the only time I talked about SubZorTG. But yeah, this is the second time where pretty much, I wouldn't say second time, pretty much the first time we are reacting to a SubZorTG video. So I want to see what he has to say. So far, the like to dislike ratio, it's pretty good. 229 likes, that's solid. 21 dislikes. Let's see what he has to say.
Video start, I just want to make a quick disclaimer. This video is not a hit piece.
15 minutes long. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and speed that shit up. Here we go again. You guys already know the drill, man. I gotta refresh this bullshit because YouTube is too fucking lazy to fix this playback speed bullshit. Oh my gosh, dude. So fucking annoying. Okay, playback speed. There we go. They need to fix this. I think they need to fix this because it's ridiculous how to refresh every single time. Absolutely annoying.
On ZZZ and Wuthering Wave. I'm not hating on these two games. I'm not doom posting on these two games. Please do not take this video out of context. So ZZZ just released.
It's honestly starting to get annoying how every single time somebody makes a video, critiquing WuWa, critiquing Genshin, critiquing ZZZ, critiquing HSR, they always have to start off with, hey guys, by the way, I'm not trying to hate on the game. I'm not trying to doom post. I'm just trying to tell you guys how I feel. It's insane how that has to be a disclaimer. That just shows that when it comes to gacha space, right, it is filled with a bunch of insecure fucks that pretty much tied their identity to these games, and whenever you say something they don't like, it feels like you're attacking them on a personal level. It's ridiculous.
Their new 2.5 patch, and Wuthering Wave just released their 3.0 patch. ZZZ 2.5 patch marks our conclusion in Wi-Fi Peninsula. Meanwhile, Wuthering Wave marks...
Now, anything he says about ZZZ, I'm not going to say anything because ZZZ, I don't care about that game. I think that game is really, really boring. I'm not going to say a damn thing about ZZZ because I don't know what's going on in that game. I will say, though, all right, the characters in ZZZ, the new character they dropped, Yi Shuang, how you say her name? Fucking cool. Really cool character. But I just don't care about that game. It's just too boring.
Our new journey in the new region called the High Roy. It's kind of coincidence, isn't it? Our journey is ending in ZZZ. We reach our conclusion in Wi-Fi Peninsula, and meanwhile in Wuthering Wave, we are going to a new area to start our new journey. ZZZ patch 2.5 offers a lot of content, a lot of quality of life changes, free characters, free skin, free pools, and also Wuthering Wave new...
I did see that for ZZZ, they're giving like for like the new update, they gave like a free 5-star, free limited 5-star unit. When it comes to Hoyo and like their free 5-star characters, I don't take that shit seriously because you guys already know how Hoyo is when it comes to power creep. Free 5-star character means absolutely nothing because that 5-star character that they gave for free in like 2 to 3 patches, that character is gonna be dog shit. Happens all the fucking time. Doctor Ratio, what was a did they ever give a free 5-star unit in Genshin? I mean, they did give us the free 5-star selector where you can choose whichever character you want, but they never really gave a free 5-star unit unless it's like Aloy or some shit. Maybe my memory is fucked. Like, it's been a minute since I played Genshin Impact, but every time it comes to like free units in like any Hoyo game, long term, it doesn't matter. Long term doesn't fucking matter at all because that unit will fall off eventually.
Area, new KOL, new feature, new system, new characters. Both of this game right now is like cooking, you know what I'm saying? But if you guys played both ZZZ and Wuthering Wave, ZZZ and Wuthering Wave recently introduced a new endgame mode. Well, for ZZZ cases, they don't really introduce a new game mode, more like they just rework the old game mode. And this two game mode has been a hit or miss.
Now, I did make a video giving my first impressions to the new in-game mode in WuWa, and I will say my top complaints for the new in-game mode in WuWa is the fact that you cannot share the same weapon for multiple characters. That's fucking bullshit. and I'm pretty sure you can't share the same build as well. So let's say I have a specific build on this unit, right? Let's say I have a specific build on Lene. I can't use that build on, say, Mornay. I can't do that. That is ridiculous. Okay. And when it comes to like the rewards, like astrites, like in order for you to get all the astrites, it's not going to be easy. It's really not. It's literally a roster check where you have to have. It's not even you have to have specific units. You have to have a lot of characters, a lot of units in order for you
So I'm gonna
to
talk about
oh
it.
shit, my fault. In order for you to get all the rewards. Like it's just not that easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, if you try hard, then it's possible, right? I'm not saying it's impossible. It's possible, but it's the same situation with Stingy and Onslaught where, oh, in Stingy and Onslaught, you gotta have this specific unit, right? I will say for Stingy and Onslaught, when we take a look at the rewards, at least for Stingy and Onslaught, you can get the Primo gems at a low difficulty. All the rewards, all the Primos, low difficulty. Meanwhile, in WuWa's, like, in order for you to get all the astrites, you gotta literally clear everything, bro. Like, you gotta complete all the requirement. Not every requirement, but you like the requirements in order for you to get the astrites. It's not easy, bro. It's really not. So I will say, in terms of rewards, WuWa's new endgame mode is way worse than Stingy and Onslaught in terms of rewards. But when it comes to the gameplay, I think Stingy and Onslaught is by far one of the worst in-game modes in Gacha history, straight up, bro. That shit fucking sucks because it's like a checklist. Going to Stingy and Onslaught, you look at a checklist, and if you don't have a specific unit, you're fucked. And what makes it worse is you have to have the right C6 character. If you take a C6 unit to Stingy and Onslaught, chances are you're not going to clear it. You have to C6 the right unit. That's what makes Stingy and Onslaught so fucking trash. The fact that you have to bring in the right C6 character, it blows my mind. So yeah, WuWa's new in-game mode, far from perfect, definitely has a lot of issues. And when we compare it to like Stingy and Onslaught and other in-game modes and like other gacha games, pretty similar in a way.
Let's start with ZZZ first. All right, the end game I want to talk about is the shoe defense. They rework the shoe defense. They remove floor 6 and 7. Right now, the final floor is just going to be floor 5. But the difference with this floor is you have to use a total of 3 teams to clear this. Not to mention, they introduced a new system in the shoe defense.
I hear the dude on the biz OST in the background, bro. Bro is based. I hear it.
It's the point system, kind of like Deadly Assault. You know how Deadly Assault works. You get 20k points and you will get 3 stars. Hey, they rework shoe defense to like a kind of like a Deadly Assault because I love Deadly Assault. Hey, this is good. And I was wrong. This shoe defense is...
Bro, just looking at this already turns me off, man. Like, enemy weakness, fire, physical, electric, like, oh, here we go again, man. Oh, I gotta bring in the right character who's fire, like, different game, same system.
It's not that good. I like the old shoe defense more than this. The old shoe defense, you have to build only 2 teams, so you focus on clearing the boss before the time runs out. It's simple. Just because I said simple doesn't mean it's not difficult. There is some difficulty to it. My Banwei build is not really that great, but even with this Banwei build, I can still clear the previous shoe defense with this build. Now I can't do it. Even with his premium team, can't do it. In order for you to get all the rewards, you need to reach S rank on all 3 floors. But getting S...
This guy is fucking badass, bro. Characters like this is what can make me come back to ZZZ, but I'll never return to that game because it's just so fucking boring. But characters like this, when I look at ZZZ, I'm like, oh shit, maybe I might try it out, maybe, because he's just so cool.
Rank is just very, very difficult. What I mean by very difficult, the boss died before I can even reach S rank. It's weird.
I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Does he have like a parry system? I mean, there is a parry system in ZZZ, obviously, but it's like he turns into like a stone. He turns into a rock. I don't know, man. There's just something about ZZZ gameplay that just bores the fuck out of me. I don't know, man. There's just something about it. Maybe it's just too spammy. I don't know, man. So is bro just like showing like what are we doing here? So we already see like for ZZ there's like a point system.
To this boss now, I have 10k points.
That's that strip club music.
The longer you fight this floor, the lower.
Shit, I might start twerking, bro.
If you guys can see, before it started with like 5, now it's dropping to 3, and it's going even lower.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I'm gonna skip ahead because I just don't give a shit about ZZZ, bro. Let's see WuWa. I just don't care about ZZZ, bro.
No. Now let's move on to Wuthering Wave new endgame mode right here. I'm not gonna talk about the stability records because.
Oh yeah, stability accords is easy as fuck. If you're complaining about stability accords, that is literally a skill issue. What you should be complaining about is singularity expansion. That's worth complaining about, all right? And I can already hear, you know, some people coming in saying, "Oh, it's in-game mode. Of course it's supposed to be hard." Nobody's arguing that, right? Nobody's arguing that, you know, in-game content in these gacha games, it's supposed to be like, it's not supposed to be hard. No, nobody's saying that it's supposed to be easy, right? We're fine with it being difficult. It's just that in order for you, it's the criteria. That's the issue. It's the criteria in order for you to have a good time with these in-game modes. It's like whenever you go through these in-game modes in these gacha games, it's like a checklist. It's really a checklist, roster check. Oh, do you have this character? Do you have that character? If you don't, well, just eat this middle finger. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just not gonna have a good time. That's really what it comes down to. I don't mind in-game mode being difficult, but it's the criteria, it's the requirements. What do I have to do in order for me to actually have fun? You know, what do I have to do in order for me to like actually beat this? You know what I'm saying?
It's pretty easy to get. All you have to do is get 10k points here to get all the rewards here. The main part I'm going to talk about is this one. I don't like this one. I have like a love-hate relationship with this new endgame right here.
Agreed. Me personally, I think it's fun, right? I think some of it is fun. The resistance shit is fucking cringe, but it is what it is. The fact that you can select your own buffs, I think that's actually very cool. And they should do this with TOA where you can actually select your own buffs in TOA versus them forcing a buff that doesn't really benefit you at all. So I will say the power circuit thing, really, really cool. I like that a lot. I like how, you know, you can use multiple teams. I don't like the fact that they added the whole like energy system thing because let's say you have a support character like Shorekeeper. For support characters, they give them like 2 energy. That's what I noticed. They give them like 2 energy because support characters are used in every single team comp. So it would be better for them to just not, I don't know, like when it comes to the energy system, just remove it. I don't know, remove it or not even just remove it, but because the thing is, like, if they remove the energy system, you can just spam the same broken team over and over again. But the thing is, if you use that team, you can't use that same team again anyways. It's been a minute since I tried this out, but I don't know, man. It's like giving these support characters energy when they are used in multiple team comps is just fucking cringe. They just got to take that out.
Thing about this endgame is it's kind of like Wuthering Wave version of Deadly Assault, kind of like that because you have to fight a bunch of bosses. It's like a boss rush. If you kill all the 4 bosses, they're gonna respawn and they will be even more stronger. Not just stronger, they will have a new moveset.
Wait.
All the 4 bosses, they're gonna respawn and they will be.
You guys see Chisa right here, 1 energy. Now, I don't know if he used Chisa already. I don't know. But if he didn't use Chisa, then her having 1 energy, I don't know, man. Because you can use Chisa with Cartethia. You can use her with Zani. You can use it with multiple characters, right? So, it's cringe.
Be even more stronger. Not just stronger, they will have a new moveset to make it more difficult, and I like that. But the thing I don't like about this endgame mode, you cannot share gear. So for example, over here I'm using Liao, Linne, and Shorekeeper because I'm sharing Echo with Augusta, right? I was using this Echo before, so I'm gonna replace it. And if I go to my Augusta team,
I don't understand why they're not letting us share builds. They're not letting us share weapons when we can already do that in TOA. Like, I don't get it. if we can do it in TOA, and I'm pretty sure we can do it in Whimpering Ways, correct me if I'm wrong, but if we could do it in other in-game modes, how come we can't do it for Singularity Expansion? I don't get it.
Here, look at this. There is a weapon or echo in use. So basically, I cannot start this because my Shang Liao is using the echo. And then not just echo. For example, if you share weapon, for example, I'm going to use like Shang Liao weapon on Zani for example, right? There is a weapon and echo in use. So basically, I cannot use my Zani team because my Shang Liao is using her weapon. Like, why? Why is that a thing? The reason why I love Endgame in Wuthering Wave, because it's convenient. Not just Endgame, all the combat events, you can share echoes, you can share weapon across your teams. And for some reason, this new Endgame mode doesn't allow you to do that. It was perfect. And for some reason, you guys are taking away that freedom from us. I literally...
Yeah, I feel like that one part where like you can't share weapons and builds, I feel like that's one of the main things that's gonna like turn a lot of people off with this new in-game mode. If that wasn't a thing, then I feel like, okay, some people would still complain about it regardless because of, the astrites, and in order for you to get the astrites, it's a lot. But it wouldn't be as bad because you can share weapons, you can share builds, and etc. So the fact that you have, the whole astrite problem where they're locking astrites behind roster check, you getting specific characters, you pulling from multiple units, and then on top of that, you can't share weapons, you can't share builds. It just keeps making it worse and worse and worse and worse and worse.
have to waste my wave plate just to farm a new echo set for my Shang Liao because my Augusta is using the same set. And I know there's a lot of people in the community are asking for Kurodev to make the endgame more difficult. I kind of see the vision what they're doing here. Doing this endgame mode is fun, and I hate it at the same time, because the fact that you can't share gear and weapon. But doing the endgame mode, it's fun because I have to fight like a bunch of bosses, which is fun. I like.
That's why I said, like, me personally, I think it's fun, right? I think it's fun because it's actually a challenge. But it's just that when it comes to the criteria, when it comes to the requirements, the things you have to do in order for you to actually have fun, that's where things start to get shaky.
Doing that, you can share gear in TOA, you can share gear in Whimpering Ways, you can share gear in any other combat event out there. For some reason, not this endgame. As I said earlier, since the endgame in this game is very convenient, right? You can just share gear, so I don't really bother min-maxing every character in this game, right? So I'm just sharing echo of them because it's convenient. You can just clear the endgame with shared echo, but on this endgame, you can't do it. Is it because they want to make the endgame more difficult? Maybe, but to me, they're trying to make the endgame inconvenient to players because now you cannot share gears and weapon. If you lack weapons, you have to pull for a new weapon. So in order for you to get all the rewards here, I mean all the extra reward, you can't get all this. This is just extra, so you can just ignore this one. It's not really important. For you to get all these rewards,
I feel like the 12,000 point thing, I don't know, bro. Maybe it's a skill issue on my part, but I still can't reach that. There's another one. Where is it? Where you have to get like 5,000 points with 3 teams. Yeah. Good luck with that. 5,000 is a lot. And it's not 5,000 in total. It's 5,000 per team. So yeah, bro, this shit's not easy, man. It's not easy. It's this one, and actually wait. No, I think it's this one with 4 teams. I think these two are, I think 3 teams is possible, but for 4 teams, shit, dude, that's tough right there. It's like you pretty much have to run premium teams in order for you to reach that 5,000 point, because if you're running a free-to-play team, like let's say you're running Cartethia, Arrow Rover, Chisa. I'm gonna be real with you. And it's a C0 Cartethia, right? C0 S1, whatever. 0 dupe Cartethia, free to play team. I don't think you're gonna reach 5,000 points unless you have broken echoes. Zani, bro, Zani, don't even talk about Zani free to play team. She's not reaching 5,000 points. Yeah, man, that's the problem, man. It's like you gotta run premium teams in order for you to reach 5,000 points per team. So
get all this,
or just have broken, like, insanely cracked echoes
extra, so you can just ignore this
and their
one.
best
It's not really
slot
important.
weapon.
For you to get all these rewards, you need a total of 8 to 9 teams or 7 teams to get all of this. But for average player, you just need to focus on getting all these rewards. So in order for you to get all these S rank rewards, here you need 4 teams, reach 5k points, basically the S rank. For you to get S rank, you need to reach 5k points. Reach 5k points with 4 teams in Singularity expansion for you to get all these rewards. I'll just show you guys how this endgame work. This is my team right here. We can choose a buff. I'm choosing Toon Break here because I'm using Lene here. So this is how the endgame work.
We already know how it works. I'm not gonna watch through all of that. Okay, let's skip over here.
67 points. That is S rank. Now you just need to repeat the whole thing. Get 5k here, get 5k here, and 5k here, and then 5.
But I will say it's a challenge. You know what I'm saying? It's a challenge. It's not impossible. That's why I'm still trying to see if I can reach 5k. It's possible. It's just that if you don't have best of slot weapon, if you don't have cracked echoes, it's just gonna be very, very, very tough for you to reach 5,000 points.
Here. In my opinion, this endgame is good, but it still have some flaws. I don't know. Maybe the dev want us to like not share gear, but that's kind of weird. Like all the other endgame, all the other combat event, we can share gears. I'm still in the middle of my break right now, but I decided to make this video because I feel like I have to talk about it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this new endgame mode, whether you guys like it or not. Just let me know in the comments. Anyways, I guess that's all I can do for this video. If you guys like my content, don't forget to leave a like or a sub. That will be much appreciated.
All right, bro. Good video, man. Good video. I feel like his explanation is pretty much how I feel about the new in-game mode in WuWa. I feel like they what they could have done was, all right, you can share builds, you can share weapons. Then when it comes to the asteroids, they could have done something different with like the whole like, oh, you got to get 5,000 points per team, whatever. Or they can just like decrease it to like 3. I don't know. Some like I like that it's difficult and it's a challenge, but at the same time, since this is a gacha game and it required to pull for characters, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people like to say, oh, it's skill issue, but is it really skill issue? It's more of like a wallet issue. Like, hey, bro, did you have enough pulls to get this character? Because if you have enough pulls, then guess what? You'll be able to have access to a lot of these premium teams if you have all these characters. So it really just comes down to, hey man, you just gotta pull more, pull more characters, get more teams, more premium teams, and you'll have a blast. But if you don't have a lot of premium teams, then you're gonna have a tough time. That's my stance on the new. And if we were to compare it to like Stingy and Onslaught, in terms of like getting all astrites, I feel like this one, WuWa's Endgame is way worse when it comes to getting all the astrites. And Genshin is fucking easy. Like you just go in, you can get all the primos at low difficulty, no struggle. But when it comes to getting the weapon skins, yeah, good luck with that shit. That's completely pay to win. So yeah, that's it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Overall, pretty good video. He explained it perfectly. And that's it. I'll be seeing you guys soon. Adios.